Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not digitally pictured on your screen, is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with Welcome to Mario's Neighborhood. The Pittsburgh Penguins 1987-88 season continued. Hot start, part 12. Jeff, we are
We're finally good.
we're currently leading the Patrick division. 13 games into the season, although everybody else, other than the Rangers, and Philly have played less than us. So we're doing all right.
And we finally got Mario scoring.
Yeah.
Or at least scoring at a Mario-like level.
Clark and Courtnall, apparently, huh? Okay, all right. We'll see how that goes.
That's working. We had Randy Burge, and Courtnall was injured. Now we had Randy Burge in for him for quite a while, and he did really well. We do have to. I think we forgot to set our in-season training last time, so we should probably attend to that.
All right, training. Okay. Oh, we
doesn't look too bad
on offensive training.
Yeah, it's down to 10. You can maybe take somebody out of there. I would leave Oates in.
Yeah, 11. Actually, I guess it's not terrible. 10's okay.
Yeah, that's how you don't really want to go any lower than that, but I don't really see anybody here offhand that we'd want to take out of it. Mental, definitely, yeah.
Put Ricky on mental.
Yeah, we're in 87, 88 now, so this is just when the Penguins were on the verge of getting good in real life.
Wait a second here. Why am I not seeing?
What are you looking for?
Did I not? Yeah, Fredrik Olofsson. Oh, he's hurt. Is that why I can't see him in trading? That'd be why.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not really seeing. I mean, we could add Burge to mental too, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was mostly okay. We can
12. Okay, we still probably get one more on there.
That could be all right where it is.
Well, what if we throw Scott Mellenby and try and squeeze a little more out of him? Or actually, Kevin Stevens.
Yeah, he can probably do more with it.
Okay, it's down to 10 now, so that's... We don't want to go...
Yeah, I wouldn't go further than that. Yeah.
All right, I feel we're pretty good about that then, yes?
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, this is 87, 88. I think this is the year the Penguins got Paul Coffey, start to get good, and then they get really good next year. And what will also happen next year is the NHL coaching debut of Rick Bowness. Head coaching debut.
Why are you bringing that up? It's a weird stat to suddenly bring up on a random Wednesday.
Because in the year of our Lord 2026, Rick Bowness is somehow the coach of an NHL team again.
I love it.
70 years old.
Wish nothing.
Going on, he's probably close to 71 by now, actually.
Wish nothing but the best for him.
Yep.
And we lose 2 games in a row.
Although I heard he wasn't Columbus's first choice. Apparently they were after Bob Pulford, but he died of old age a week ago. So, and then the voodoo witch doctor they hired to resurrect Toe Blake managed to get him resurrected, but Toe said he didn't want to live in Ohio.
Just being mean now. Okay, finally
preferred the grave.
It's looking like maybe our goaltending's hurting us a little bit. Like Hextall's not taking that next step we need him to take.
No, so the numbers are pretty good.
He lost his 2 games in a row. Let's see if he can win this back-to-back versus Philly. And we don't. He loses 3 games in a row.
He was 5-2 to start this, so I don't know what you've done to him.
Yeah, because I've done so much. Training. All right, just going to continue to advance here. Yeah,
And also in the real NHL, Jets finally won some games.
they did. I say the funny part about Bonus replacing Evanson is, and we lose versus the Rangers. Okay, I got to move Hextall back because he's just killing us right now. Greg is going to take over
Oh,
the crease again here. Oh, Mantha got injured on a day off. I was sorry. I'm sure you saw the clip floating around again of when Bonus and Evanson were like in very strong words on the bench when they were coaching Winnipeg and Minnesota. So it's like, did Bonus take the job just to spite Evanson? No, I'm sure not.
But yeah, you Jets have won, what, 3 in a row now?
They have, yes.
Yeah. The Canucks still have not won a game in 2026. So we are headed straight for the bottom. And because, who was it? Ottawa forfeited their first draft pick this year.
Yeah.
So the Canucks will actually have 3 picks in the top 32, assuming they don't do anything stupid and get out of last place.
All right, we tied now versus Vancouver, and we're on to Edmonton. We lose 4-1 to Edmonton. And all that scoring that Lemieux was doing has suddenly stopped.
Seems to be fine when I have him.
I haven't changed a single thing.
Did you put Klima back in the lineup, by the way?
I did not.
Yeah, he was injured. He's
okay. And Mantha's got to come out, so we're going to put Norm McIver in right now. Who was Klima in for?
Who was in for Klima, you mean?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes.
And same thing with Adam Oates. You also got him out. So either Pavanka or Colin goes out for Oates, and probably Burridge or Stevens. Probably Stevens, because Burridge was doing better out for Klima.
Oh, sorry, we had... Bianca's got 6 points in 14 games, or who was the other one you said? Colin?
John Colin.
7 points in 16 games.
Wildly different.
No, but Piovanka was the second line center, so Oates is coming in for that. And sorry for Klima.
Probably Stevens for Klima.
9 points in 20 games.
Although you could also move Klima up to the second line and swap him for Burridge.
All right.
Because that would only put Klima on the fourth line. He's had a slow start, but he's still better than Burridge is at this point.
All right. Well, is Burridge on any of the power play lines? Yeah. Okay, well then we'll just swap them on the roster screen. Klima can replace with Burridge. All right, we'll give Hextall this game versus the Flames and see if we can turn the corner here, and 5-2 victory. Lemieux gets 5 points suddenly. Okay.
Yeah, much better.
Much, much better. Yeah, the Jets, I don't know if the Jets can make the playoffs. They're 7 points back, but I think they got a chance. And Mike Ridley's back now. Okay, nice.
And if they can stay injury-free now, because it's not like once you get past Dallas, and I guess Minnesota too, it's pretty wide open, and the Pacific's even worse, so...
Honestly, Winnipeg, if they get in, I think they could do some damage and scare some teams. Okay, so who's Mike Ridley coming in for? Colin, I guess.
Yeah, the problem is you would get Colorado in the first round.
I mean, if you watch the game that Winnipeg played before Christmas versus Colorado. They actually had a heck of a game and just started bad. And could have beat them. And we lose 4-3 to Quebec in overtime. I guess we had Adam Oates on the... do you want Mike Ridley on the second line? Probably.
I don't remember us having had him there.
I put him on the fourth line. That doesn't seem right either.
Oh, yeah, no 83.5 stars. Yeah, that could work.
All right, I'm going to switch. Okay, we just lost Hannon. Just give me a second here. I got to work my brain. Oates.
I'll just swap Hannon for Ridley for now.
Well, Ridley, I put Ridley already in. So Oates is going to switch with Ridley. Oates is going to swap with Hannon. Hannon's going to be swapped with Cullen now, as he's suspended for 6 games. And that puts
Cullen, a bunch of suspensions this year. Don't normally get that many of them.
Cullen on the fourth line, which makes sense. All right, and we lose 5-2 to Washington. Man.
Doing nothing against our own division. Wow.
Now we have fallen to 500. All right, let's get Hextall in for the back-to-back versus Washington. And we win the back-to-back at least. All right. Doug Gilmour has been lost by Montreal. 3 months. Torn groin muscle.
How did Doug Gilmour get to Montreal? Traded even up for Chelios. We missed that. Kind of a big deal.
July 20th.
The equivalent, basically the Savard trade, only with Gilmour instead of Savard.
Oh, development report. Jan Oljalon takes a big jump, so that's nice. Bob J continues to improve. Pokey Reddick's being like, hey guys, don't forget about me. 2 stars.
Yeah, he's having a... What are his stats looking like in Muskegon right now?
14-5.
They're pretty good.
22 games, 297 goals against, 885 save percentage. Now,
that's actually come up a little bit at the start of this. He was undefeated and was 232 goals against average.
Well, we also pulled off some of their best players to bring up with your injuries too there for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Reagan at some point might be trade bait, and we can go with Hextall and Reddick.
Don't forget, for anyone watching this, 885 in the 80s was actually a pretty good save percentage.
Yeah.
Smelly Wrestling Geek says, greetings, Adam and Jeff. Or Adam.
Greetings.
So are we one person in this? If that's the case.
And that would be hyphenated. It's Adam or Jeff. He's greeting one of us.
Oh. So it's hello, but also screw you to the other one? I see how it is. Okay. All right. Wow. Harsh. Okay, Rich Pilon moving up, Todd Nelson moving up, and lots of downs. Mo Mantha decreasing. That's not great.
But not surprising. This is kind of where he went off in real life.
So time to throw him up on the trade block?
Yeah. It's actually his last NHL season.
So yes, we should throw him up on the trade block? Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not. No, I'm wrong. He was one up in Minnesota, then, yeah, he's second run with the Jets, too. Yeah, I'm totally off on that.
All right, we're gonna add him to the trade block just in case we get this.
Yeah.
It's December 1st. I also put him back in because he's healthy now. Owner confidence update. Fans aren't thrilled to put him on the performance, but otherwise we're doing okay. Job security says, yeah, we're fine, but All these losses are piling up. All right.
And just a reminder where we've got plenty of time to do it. It's not for another season and a half, but we have to improve the weakness at right wing.
Yes. All right. Lemieux gets 4 points. Clark gets a hat trick.
Although we might have actually done that already because we're not showing a weakness when I look at the mouse over on the standing screen.
So we've already fixed it. That's what you're saying? Okay, perfect.
Yep.
One less thing to worry about. Question for you in the chat there, Jeff.
Contract extensions without salary cap. Yeah, that's kind of a necessary compromise. It's because we've got to have the contract data in. I mean, if you want to, you can always manually edit the salary cap.
All right, Philly has given us a trade offer, and they have offered a second-round pick for Mo Mantha.
That's surprisingly good.
Do we take that?
I mean, we got Hoggood coming. He's up to 2 stars already. McIver, Jim Johnson. Yeah, I think we're on Buskus. And Buskus can come up. He's at 2 stars. He's fine as a 7th defenseman.
Hoggood's actually really jumped up there, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I guess we're going to call Buskus up. And we're going to wave goodbye to Mo Mantha for a second-round pick. Trade him down the interstate.
And Lone Star SW rating with a party of 72. Thank you very much. Welcome aboard, guys. And if you're not familiar with us, we're the developers of Franchise Hockey Manager. Just playing out our own game here. It's a sports management game, similar to Football Manager, if you've seen that before. And also published by the same company that publishes Out of the Park Baseball.
All right. Buskus wants number 7. Well, he can't have it. Let's give him number 77.
I appreciate it, Lone Star.
Very much appreciated. All right. Easy thing to do. Okay.
Did you give Buskus Ray Bork's number?
Yeah. Well, it's not. Ray Bork isn't on our team.
Well, it's not on our team, but it's still.
It's just that there's other guys who've worn 77. I'd give him 99. That would be.
Actually, this wouldn't even be. Oh no, wait. Was he? Had he given the 7 to Esposito at this point?
I think it's getting around this time, but I feel like it was a year.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at him on the roster now, and he has 77, so I think it had happened already. Oh. Where Phil Esposito had worn 7 for the Bruins in the 1970s all-time great, and then when Ray Bork came in 79, they gave the 7 to him, even though it probably should have been sort of unofficially retired at that point. But a few years later, Bork, they had the number retirement ceremony for Esposito, or the honoring the number, and Bork skates up and pulls off his jersey, the number 7 jersey, and he's got 77 under it. So he switched to 77 at that point.
Yes, at that point in the pregame.
Yeah.
All right. Reagan in for this game versus St. Louis. Been rotating the goalies a little more, and we're finding a little bit of success. Oh, boy, that is a 1980s hockey score. 9-7.
Good, solid defensive hockey. Bosco 8179 asking in chat, any ETA on the next update? It's where we actually probably going to, there's a pretty good chance we're going to do a smaller update much sooner than when we would normally have it out, it's there'll still be the regular 2 full updates coming, but I think there's a couple of things we found that are potential crash stuff. So we don't be surprised if there's something out, let's say within the next, at least the next week. So keep your eyes out for that. But that won't have any roster update or anything like that on. That'll be the next full update.
Okay, I want to point this out. So Reggett started the game.
Yeah.
Matt, what got it in 38 minutes with a 647 save percentage.
Well, I stopped 2 out of 3 shots. So what do you?
Gave up 6 goals. Hextall came in for a little bit and gave up 1 goal on 10 shots for a 900 save percentage. The funny part was they pulled their goalie at almost the exact same time. Like literally 5 seconds apart.
And Blues have actually got Ed Belfour coming in for Michael Ute now. So how did Belfour wind up there? Was he drafted?
Yeah.
Oh, drafted, yeah. So this was a couple of years earlier than he actually did. He was stuck in the IHL for a while. Yeah.
We will agree with the praise to try and make the media like us a little more. Which, well, no, they still have a suspicious. But all right. Game versus Philly. So revenge game for Momantha, who's actually on their second defensive pairing. Thron Greshner. All right, we'll give Reggett this, see if he can turn it around, and we get a 3-0 win. All right.
And so much for Mantha's revenge.
Maybe it was more Montezuma's. Game versus New Jersey. Give Hextall this game. And 3-2 victory again.
Okay, doing a little better against our own division now.
And St. Louis fires their coach. And they hired Doug Carpenter.
Legendary Leafs coach.
Maybe not the word I'd use, but okay. Rangers game, and it is a 6-0 victory over the Rangers. Wow. Okay, finding a little bit of rhythm now.
Yep. How's Mario doing in the scoring? Yeah, he's not going to catch Gretzky, but
he's doing better.
Got pretty good separation from everybody else.
Yeah, our goalies are heating up, which has helped us some. And we pulled off the back-to-back wins over the Rangers. But Gary Suter just got injured. That's not good.
How bad?
Sports hernia. No, we're not delaying treatment on that.
So Buskus goes in, and you're going to call somebody up?
Well, just let me look here. We are 2 to 3 weeks for Frederick Olofsson. So we can maybe hold off.
No, I think better. As we got Jim Johnson, Tommy Sedin, Hillier, Randy Hillier's one now, stars too.
Jimmy Johnson? Hillier will have to clear waivers going back down.
Yeah, not the end of the world if we lose him. He's just been in the minors for us for...
So he will come up. Yeah, 17-point difference between Lemieux and Gretzky, so not impossible for him to catch, just not likely.
Oh, this is around the time Gretzky's back started acting up too. Oh no, that was later. That was after a couple of years in LA.
Olofsson starts returning to practice, so he could be back even a little bit sooner. Smelly Wrestling Geek asking a very important question. Is this finally the season that the Sabres sneak back into the playoffs? I don't know why they've turned it around so much. Oh, when we lose a game versus to New Jersey.
Yeah, the problem for them is the Leafs have kind of picked it up too.
I don't think anyone's going to complain about the Sabres if they can get in. It's more if their goaltending holds up than anything else, I think. A 3-1 victory over the Red Wings. Very nice. Speaking of Buffalo. Oh, actually, pausing here for a second because we've hit the World Juniors. So let's take
any of our guys playing? You were going to mention the Bills over the Jaguars, I assume? Or are you speaking of something else in Buffalo?
No. Like if Buffalo does well to make the playoffs, I don't think anyone's going to be unhappy about that. Greg Hoggood and Kerry Huffman are on the team from us for Canada. It's not exactly a great Canadian team.
Is this the Piastani year?
Rob Blake, Adam Graves, Brendan Shanahan. Not a terrible team, but Andrew Castles. Keith Jones. Wait, wasn't this the fight year? Was that 87?
Yeah, it was 80, but no, it was the year before. So like last January. I'm just because I see Edward Sanapass on the team, and I remember him being on the team where they cleared the benches against the Soviets, and both teams got disqualified.
United States. Oh, we got Ronan on that team too. Ed Ronan. Mike Medano. Todd Harkins. Jeremy Roenick. And a couple of the guys on the Finnish team.
Yeah.
There's that one guy on the Finnish team who looks like he might be okay. Temu?
Selene. Never heard of that guy.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe we should look at trying to draft him. I don't know.
But then we should leave him off the team for a couple of years so he shows up as a 20-year-old and gets 76 goals.
And signs with Calgary first. All right, game versus Buffalo here. Come on, Hextall. And we lose 6-5 to Buffalo. In overtime. Piling up the shots. Our defense is letting us down a bit. Maybe we need to find another good defensive defenseman.
Oh, we got injuries there, though. That'll fix itself. You could pull McIver out and play Johnson for a little bit, or Buskus. Guys to shuffle around there.
They are in. We don't have... Yeah.
Oh, the Islanders just fired John Cuniff as their head coach and brought in Jean Perron, who he was just fired somewhere else.
Finally beat Boston. All right. Wonder if we should move McSorley down to the third pairing. And let's see. Best skater, Gretzky. Hardest shot, Al McInnes. Not unsurprising. Toughest, Dave Brown. Fastest, Paul Coffey. Best role model, Ron Francis. Cleanest, Rick Middleton. Controversial, Greg Gilbert. Overrated, Jimmy
Surprising.
Carson. Underrated, Ron Langway. Smartest, Randy Gregg. Toughest goalie,
Dr. Randy Gregg.
Patrick Waugh. Coach you most like to play for, Glenn Sather. Jimmy Carson is overrated, but he's still got over a point per game. Okay. Rough? Pokey Reddick was named best goalie in the IHL, though.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the trading deadline. If we could move Reggett and maybe package him with another one of our young guys and get like a legitimate first-line player back.
Well, we should take a quick look at the trade deadline, or at the trade block right now in case someone's showing up. Dallas Drake's making a little bit of improvement. That's good. Joe Frederick has 3 bumps up.
And it's still terrible.
Sheldon Kennedy's going up a bit. Nobody's going down. That's nice. NHL transaction trade block. Tom Fergus.
Yeah, not really seeing a lot of first line.
Denny Savard. He's hurt 3 to 4 months. Unsigned.
Oh, wrecked his knee. Yeah.
You'd actually be an interesting person to try and add right now.
Yeah, Hawks were willing to trade him in real life, but I don't know. Do we want? We've got so much at center right now: Oates and Lemieux and Cohen and Ridley.
Trade him to play on the wing.
I mean, what the Penguins actually did at this point was bring in a good defenseman, Coffey. So if we could get like a 4-star defenseman out of somebody.
So what you want is Dino Ciccarelli to come in.
Because Dino Ciccarelli's a defenseman?
Steve Chiasson?
Yeah, it's looking a little thin there for...
This is just upcoming free agents. This isn't...
Yeah. Yeah, I know, but... see what's on the block at the trading deadline, maybe. Because the Oilers had Coffey on the trading block for a while, but I still don't think we're going to get him out of there.
Yeah, we're going to bump up our team morale the entire way.
I might have been a little close to the mic, Smiley Wrestling Geek. Adam sounds normal in my ear. I'm not sure why he would be quiet to you guys.
I sound quiet? Hold on, let me check and make sure.
You sound fine to me.
I set it to the right mic, but maybe something went off. Microphone? No.
I'd be hearing it if it was that.
Well, no, but my output is different to you than it is to someone on the stream.
Yeah. And you were also getting that weird thing with the Discord voice.
Yeah. I don't know. Do I sound better now? Smelly Wrestling Geek. Move a little bit closer to the mic. 4-2 lost to Washington. Owner confidence update. The fans are satisfied with the job you've been doing.
Finally.
Still quiet. What? Why would that be quiet? Unless it's not picking up the... Okay, let me just check and make sure. Audio. Did you check me through the stream and I sound fine? Not through Discord.
Hang on, let me listen again. Oh, yeah, you are kind of quiet on the stream.
Why? Okay. Well, I can do this. All right, let's see here. Oh. Well, let's see how that goes now. I turned myself up a little more. And...
It's a little louder, but you're still sort of muffled.
Why am I muffled? There's only one thing that I've done differently, and it shouldn't be affecting it at all. But... I could cause complete chaos, but I don't think that would be a good choice right now. Unless my mic is deciding to die, but I hope that's not the case. I just tapped it. All right. Smelly Wrestling Geek, let me know. I can try and talk a little bit louder, but...
Still pretty much, yeah. Maybe if you can go a little louder, because that didn't seem to make any change.
No. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me try one more... Oh, wait, hold on. That one. I think I made the wrong move there. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Still not sure.
Nope, nothing. Still the same.
You're listening through the stream, not just through me, through our chat. Trying to make it as confusing as possible.
Yeah, no,
6-2
I'm
loss
listening to
versus
the
Islanders.
listening to the stream. You're slightly better now, but something's off. But you're audible. It's just fainter than normal.
See, typically that'd mean my other mic's getting picked up instead of the one that's right in front of me, but that shouldn't be the case. I think different is I have a USB extension instead of plugged directly into my computer. But I can't see how that could possibly be causing an issue.
Unless you want to check your
Okay, hold on a second.
volume mixer quickly.
All right, I'm trying.
Well, you're definitely louder in my ear there.
Well, okay, now it's switched to the other microphone. Okay, there we go. I've reconfigured
Yeah, it's a little better, I think.
All right, how about now, Smelly Wrestling Geek? It's me plugging in, unplugging inputs. Yeah, better now. Okay, well, maybe it is the USB dongle was messing with it. Don't know why, but okay. Thanks for letting me know. All right, game versus the Kings. Boy, that Kings logo is ugly, huh? And we lose again. Man, we are just like riding the wave of win a bunch of games. Oh, Norm Schmidt got injured.
Okay, so it's a
sprained ankle 1 to 2 weeks.
Injury?
No, we're not delaying that. Okay, all right. That means Richer gets in.
Not the good Stefan Richer, the other Stefan Richer.
The good news is Olofsson's day-to-day, so he's going to be back soon.
And Suter's pretty close too.
Yeah, Suter has resumed skating. All right. Continuing, and 7-1 victory over Boston. Well, at least we're curb stomping Boston. And Troy Loney gets hurt. Broken thigh.
Ooh, that's bad.
We are not delaying treatment on that.
Oh, sorry, you're going to have to play on the broken leg for a while.
Kevin Stevens, I guess, has come back in, or I guess we don't have Dave Hannon in because we left him out. That's foolish.
Yeah,
Cullen needs to get back in. Yep. I forgot his suspension ended. I forgot to bring him back in. So Cullen comes out and Hannon gets in. Loney comes out, gets replaced with, I'm guessing, Stevens, I guess, or do...
Yeah, Stevens. I think Stevens.
He'll learn to play both sides, which is important anyways. And Loney to the injured list. All right. Olofsson's just about ready to be back, so we're going to move him to the active roster. He could play an emergency, but we're not going to rush him till he's 100% healthy. Get Hextall a game here versus the Hartford Whalers. And 3-2 loss. Richer actually scored a goal. Number 2 star. But we can't win. Olofsson returns.
He was dropped down behind Coffee in the scoring race.
Yeah, we're going to... I'll let Olsen get to 100% before we bring him back in.
Yeah. He'll be okay for the New York game.
8-0 victory over Detroit, and Lemieux scores 4 goals. Klima gets 4 assists.
Klima 4 assists against his real life team at this point.
All right. So
Gretzky's point streak get up to? I forgot we lost track of that.
Okay, hold on. Richet's coming out and getting replaced by Olofsson. Olofsson's going to get replaced McSorley.
Yeah, on the second pair.
Yeah. What did Gretzky's point streak get up to?
You'd have to look back through the news unless it's still going, which seems unlikely.
14 is his current one, so.
Yeah, no, he is. He was in the. You may have lost it. He was in the 60s.
Yeah, I'm just going back to look to see if I
or
can.
In the 50s. It was at the start of this. It was at 61. That was November 1st. So it looked like the first week of November.
I think it would have. So many.
Yeah, go for it.
Wayne Gretzky's streak ends at 8 games. Hold on, right there. Point streak to 68. 69.
Nice.
Ends at 69 games. November 22nd.
There we go. Very nice streak.
Mm-hmm. All right, game versus the Islanders here. And Olofsson is now back, which reinvigorates us slightly.
And Raget's getting really hot.
He is. And get an 8-3 victory over the Islanders. Scott Mellenby with a hat trick.
And Norm McIver with 3 assists from the third pair.
Just want to make sure now that you say that Norm McIver isn't getting some. Okay, that's why he's playing power play number 1.
I mean, he was pretty good power play defenseman, but you may want to.
How about Olofsson?
Or Bodger.
Do you want Rochefort on power play?
Yeah, put whichever one of Olofsson or Bodger that you didn't have on the.
Okay, I'm going to just switch this for chaos theory. Like, how does he get so many points? I wonder if he's on the power play. Yep, he's on the power play. Okay, well, that would explain it. All right, we'll go with that then. Okay, we'll give Hextall this game versus Philly.
McIver did have that one huge year in Ottawa, 60-something points.
Yep, and 6-3 victory over Philly. Was that the first year in Ottawa? Or like second year?
Second, I think.
When Rick Bowness was coach? Or... All right. Continuing here, Ray gets in versus the Leafs. And 5-4 victory over the Leafs. 2 goals for Mario. Super Mario. All right, Raggett, we're gonna. I'm gonna give Hextall this game. 4-3 victory over the Islanders. Klima with a hat trick.
Good, he got going now. He had a really rough start. And we forgot to put him in the lineup.
Norm is back. Gary Suter is almost back too. Should I just move him to the active roster? I feel like I'm going to. Yeah. So that means Olofsson got slightly hurt.
Riche definitely goes down though.
Sore ankle. Yeah. Riche gets us back to that. Okay, so now we want. No, we don't really need Nate Schmidt in.
I'll put Schmidt in for Olofsson for.
It's sore ankle for a day.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. Oates, though, is in trouble.
Yeah. So, Cullen's coming in for a game or two. Do we want Norm Schmidt in or just leave him out of the lineup because it'd be McSorley coming out? Or I guess Norm McIver. McIver's got 28 points in 29 games, though.
I mean, we're giving them a lot of power play time. What are you...
for now.
Yeah, leave it for now. Schmidt can be the extra guy. In fact, we're going to have to send somebody down, too. Have to be McIver because he's the only ever exempt one.
6-5 victory over the Blackhawks. Ooh. Oates is at 72%, so I'm going to leave him out for one more game.
And Mellenby's hurt a little. Not too bad.
Yeah, they can survive one more game.
Olofsson's down to 75%.
6-2 victory over Montreal. Olofsson's ready to return. Adam Oates is ready to return. Mellenby's ready to return. All right. Oates. And Olofsson's going to come out and just get... Oh, wait. Suter's ready to come back in. So Buskus is going to come out. Get replaced with Suter. But then Olofsson's going to come out and get replaced with Buskus for now. Yep. (9-2) victory over Edmonton. Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Lemieux, 4 points.
Breakout game for him. That's.
I think. Did I see? Oh no, Gretzky played. Never mind. He was -1.
Yeah.
Gretzky didn't get a point though.
Yeah.
Apparently that's.
What's the Oilers' record? They were like 11-1 to start this.
42-8-1.
Yeah. Best game of the year for us.
Terry Crisp was fired in Vancouver, and they hire Brian Murray. Okay, Mellenby. We're going to take Mellenby out for a game and put Cullen in. Olsson's going to miss the first game of the back-to-back. A 4-1 loss to Winnipeg.
Blow out the Oilers and lose to the Jets.
Jets are 28-15-6. They're not a bad team in this. Okay, Buskus comes out.
Yeah, they got Pierre Turgeon on the draft this year, so they've got him and Howard Chuck, and who was it they had traded for? They traded for somebody good.
They have tons of goalie depth.
No, but there was somebody they had. Oh no, Kirk Muller was in the draft. I thought they had.
They traded somebody for a goal for what's his name?
Oh, Dale Hunter. Dale Hunter. That's what I was trying to think of.
Okay. Was it Chris Terrari they added?
Yeah, who's about their sixth string guy now.
Yeah, I said they have tons of goaltending depth, but it's just like, oh.
Yeah, they got Essence coming and
back-to-back losses.
Terrari. So you got overconfident because of that Oilers win.
And Russ Courtnall got injured, but he's day-to-day. He had a tooth knocked out. That shouldn't even make you miss a game. All right, continuing on here. We'll leave Reagan in for the game versus Chicago. And it's a 4-1 loss. Okay. Hit the end of January. And let's see. Brian Marchment's going up. Rob Ray's going up.
And Mitch Lemmer, the offensive player of the month in the IHL.
Adam Oates going up. Kevin Stevens. Recchi. How's Recchi doing on the year? 29 points in 53 games. Not amazing.
I should say, you haven't looked at all the stats. Have a look at that before you go.
All right. Okay, just making sure our lineup is where we want it. I guess we can put Norm McIver out.
Oh, he's up to 2 stars now, so maybe we leave him up. Could take a chance on sending Buskus down, seeing if he gets through waivers.
Or Schmidt. We don't have to. Well, we don't have to send either one down right now.
Yeah, true. Have a look at the stats.
I was going to advance till tomorrow, and then I was going to.
Oh, it's Olympic year too. I forgot.
Indeed. We have owner confidence. We need to win right now. Sacrifice the future for that to happen. Okay, well, that's a little worrisome.
Yeah, he got a little aggressive there all of a sudden. So, yeah, I think we're going to be trading.
Our season goal is now win urgently. So, yeah. Okay, checking transactions here. Anybody interested in the trade block? Okay, Brian Propp is available on the trade block. He had a few good years left.
Yeah, he had a few okay years left. But mostly this is big names of the late 70s, early 80s.
Oops, that's not what I do. Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure we had everyone signed, which we did, other than Buskus. Stats. Lemieux has 93 points in 53 games.
Much better.
Clark has 50 points in 53 games. Mellenby is 43 and 52.
Mellenby. We haven't had him on a high line, have we?
No, but
or is he on the
like
second line?
Should have him up higher. Courtnall's only got 30 points.
Oh, he's missed some time and was hurt, though.
Yeah, but he's still well under a point per game.
Oates has dropped off a little bit.
He's playing a little bit hurt, so not a huge surprise. His time has also been up and down.
Ridley's been doing good since he's been back. Point a game.
Yeah. Olsen's got 5 points in 8 games.
And the goalies?
Nothing. Lazy bums. Oh, you mean goalie stats?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're expecting a lot of scoring out of them?
I don't know. I always want to double check, see.
Yeah, pretty much dead even there.
Actually, it's amazing that I played them both 27 games, flipping them back and forth.
Yeah, and both with exactly 79 goals against.
Not exactly great advanced stats, but
What's going on in Muskegon? See if anybody's sticking out there.
Pokey's still playing lights out.
Oh yeah, actually Ford's been doing pretty well.
Our goalies are both very angry. Look at all the multiple angry guys. Well, too bad.
A lot of guys want to move up.
Lamoureux's
It's good. They're
60
ambitious.
points in 55 games.
Garpenlov coming along nicely. Good.
Yeah.
And Pavelka, since we sent him down point a game.
Yep. Looks about right.
Yeah, pretty satisfied with that. And Muskegon's 35, 15, and 5. So they've got a shot at winning the IHL this year.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I was going to make a change. 5-3 victory over Washington. Would you be opposed if I moved... Oh, Adam Oates just got hurt, because of course he did. Strain back 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, that's not the end of the world.
Yeah, Colin just goes in for him.
Okay. Replaced with... Actually, he's going to be replaced with Hannon.
Yeah, Hannon should be on the third.
Oates gets replaced with Cullen.
Are you going to do something else, or?
I got to call somebody up first off right now, because we don't have any extra forwards.
Probably, either Pavelka or Lamoureux.
You're going to call Pivanka back up.
Yeah.
If we need him. No, I was going to say, would you be opposed if I moved Mellenby up to the first line?
I can try him.
He's got very good chemistry, actually, with Lemieux. And good chemistry with Clark.
Yeah, worth a shot.
So we'll make that small change. And wow, there's a big deal. Savard signs an 8-year deal with Chicago.
Yeah, he'll be staying there. So forget about him getting traded.
Edmonton also has 2 players over 100 points. All right, rag it in. 4-2 victory over the North Stars. Scott Mellenby, first game up, 2 assists. Lemieux gets his 46th goal of the year. All right, good start. Oh, there we go. Andy Boog signs with the Oilers. What do you think of Andy Moog? What team do you think of him with, Jeff?
First of all, I don't think of Andy Moog. I think of Andy Moog.
It's Moog. I'm sorry. No, you're wrong. 5-0.
Yeah. No, it's Oilers and Bruins, really.
Oilers and Bruins. 2 teams. Can't answer the question, huh? All right.
Pretty much.
All-Star game. How many do we have?
Lemieux, and that's probably it.
Lemieux, and that's probably it. Okay. You would be shocked when I tell you what team I think of him from, by the way. Andy Moog.
Dallas then?
Yeah, I think of him with Dallas. Yes, it is only Mario Lemieux. Not overly surprising when you look at the rest of the list of players. No one really shocking this year.
Maybe Brian Hayward can go for the Jets. There's a few Jets on, Howard Chuckshire and Bruce Driver.
Yeah.
And Chelios now do switch divisions or switch conferences? And Joe Sakic having a pretty good rookie year in New York, who we're playing tonight.
Yeah. And we lose 6-0 to them. We get absolutely stonewalled by
Yuka Tommy, who I don't think ever played the NHL.
Teppo Numminen,
had 3 points.
Who I wanted us to trade up for and we didn't go for, gets 3 assists, number 2 star.
So what you're saying is you tanked the game to make him look good?
No such thing. Just saying. Teppo's my guy. All right. All-Star game. And 3 players now in the NHL have been over 100 points, and one of them is not ours.
Now, Howard Chuck Pastelino and the Olympics are starting. So this will be the... Is this the last of the... Oh, no, there was...
Lillehammer.
One more, yeah.
94.
So this is Greg Hoggood actually on Gary Huffman. 2 juniors make the team.
Oh, more than that, because Rob Blake makes the team too.
Yeah.
That is not a great team.
Is that... Wait, that second from the bottom. Is that who I think it is?
Tiger Williams? It is Tiger Williams.
Team.
He went to the UK apparently.
Yeah, played in England.
Okay. All right. Canada gets interesting. Let's see. United States takes... Oh, Ronan made it too. Mike Modano goes and Jeremy Roenick. We have... Oh, one of our guys, Peter Ahola, makes it for Finland.
Is that Solani kid again?
No. That's salami.
Ah.
It's like the luncheon meat.
I'm assuming the Soviets and Czechs are much better looking.
Czechs have a pretty good goalie. Dominik Hasek? Hakic? Is that how you say that? Yeah, something like that.
I guess he might be okay. Yeah, this is sort of they're a little on the older side.
Peter Bondra. Pretty good looking Czech team. And the USSR has a lot of pretty good guys.
But questionable goaltending?
Questionable goaltending. Any other teams you want to see?
Nah, that's good.
I don't think we have any Swedes, but now I'm going to check. They got Ulf Nielsen and net. Wow.
Just not that Ulf Nielsen.
That's what you think. It's actually him just strapping on the pads. Game for LA here.
Oh, a very young Nicholas Lidstrom.
Oh, I missed that. 5-1 victory over LA, and Scott Melby picks up another 2 points. Him on the first line might be a good thing. Lemieux at 98. I really want to get Lemieux to 100 points before we call it here.
Okay.
Canada defeats France. Czechoslovakia
I would hope so.
defeats the United States. Canada defeats Finland as well. All right, game versus Vancouver. Let's see. 3-2 loss to Vancouver. No. Glenn Healy stands on his head, makes 44 saves.
And Neil Belland is the first star. Wow. Not having a good game of film. Well, yeah, they outshot us 46-32.
No. Well, I guess you is in Vancouver.
Or you, yeah.
You finally made a mistake. Mario Lemieux is injured. Oh, no. Day-to-day with a stiff back.
And now you're going to ruin his back trying to get him 100 points?
We'll find out. Got to go one more game.
Switzerland defeats Canada?
Yep. That's not great. All right. Game versus the Oilers, and it's a 7-4 victory over the Oilers. Scott Mellenby, 1 goal, 2 assists, which means we should have...
Something for Mario?
No. Lemieux gets not a single point. He's held off the score sheet.
They knew he was hurting, and they took it easy on him. They picked up the slack. Good team effort.
Yeah, sure. All right, what's Lemieux at? He's at 72%.
Now Canada bounces back with a win against Sweden, at least.
All right, we're going to just throw Pivanka in the number 1 spot for Lemieux.
Down.
Actually, I forgot. Hold on. Oh, no, wait. Adam Oates is hurt for a while. Never mind. That's why. I'm like, where's Adam Oates?
Yeah.
He's still day-to-day. Seven 7-5 victory over St. Louis. Pivanka gets 4 points, though. So maybe we need to trade Mario Lemieux and just play Pivanka.
Probably not.
Well, just telling you what the stats say. Silly Hawks once had both Hasek and Belfour and kept neither.
Yep.
Well, yeah. Guess who their GM was? When they got rid of Belfour. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I give up. I give up.
What?
Try to get Mario another... We lose 5-0 to Winnipeg.
Stop playing him while he's hurt.
I gave him a game off.
Yeah, but he's still hurt.
I gave him a game off. Mario Lemieux all ready to go. Fine. One more game. No, he's at 60. Well, he's at 66%. That's almost telling you should play him.
Nah, put Pivanko in for this one.
All right, we're going to give Hextall this game. And 4-3 victory. Klima gets 2 goals.
We're winning without Lemieux, which is good because when we ran into trouble in other seasons when we didn't have him.
The trade deadline is nearing. It's March 4th. All right. I'm going to put Lemieux in for this game. And this will be the last game we play. Klima's actually hurt anyways. And Lemieux's healthy now, so that's fine. So Lemieux comes in. Klima's going to come out and get replaced with Pivanka. Play out this game. Ray gets in net. And 6-5 victory. Lemieux gets 2 goals and 2 assists for 4 points, which puts him over the 100
finally out of
points.
100. Yep.
All right. Excellent.
And where are we in the standings now? Actually, have a look at the Olympics before we finish up here, too.
I was just going to pause almost like right here before I go too far. And Adam Oates is ready. Yeah, so perfect time to stop right now. You want to know the Olympics?
Yeah.
Canada leads Group A.
No, just despite losing to Switzerland's in last place, so big upset there. Oh, look at Canada's goal differential. How are they? They're 4-1, but their goal differential is -9.
They lost big in one game, probably. That would be my guess.
What happened in that? Yeah, what happened in the Switzerland game? That must have been really lopsided.
Okay, looking, Canada beat or lost to the USSR 4-1.
Is that the playoff? Oh no, that's the medal round though.
Yeah.
Or is it updating the preliminary round with the medal round stats too, possibly?
Oh, there you go. Canada lost 9-1 to the Czechs.
Ooh, yeah.
So there's where the bad game was. Beat Norway 3-1. Beat Poland 3-2.
And what was the Swiss game?
I'm still getting back to it. Sweden was 4-2 victory. 4-3 loss to Swiss.
So it was close at least.
Yeah, so just basically the Czechs beat them silly.
So that's probably screwed up their medal round standings. We're in bronze. Right. Oh, it's over. It's over because they played 5 games.
Yeah, no, they finished bronze. Final round.
Moral victory for this era. Yeah. Oh, I think something is I think off in the goals for, goals against column in that medal round. We'll have to check that.
All right.
Yeah, Soviets undefeated all the way through.
So with that, it can be a perfect spot for us to stop, which is not unsurprising. Soviets winning it. So thank you very much for tuning in to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. All of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments as well, with stream archives going live Saturdays at about 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for European viewers. Of course, you can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. We're also on Bluesky is @Franchise Hockey, or you can also find us on Instagram, Threads, or just about any other social media as either Franchise Hockey or Franchise Hockey Manager. Of course, you can come down to the official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to the official forums and come talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, Out of the Park Baseball, Perfect Team Go, or anything else you wish to discuss. Jeff, did I miss anything?
No, I think you covered pretty much everything there. I think you missed it earlier in the stream. I mentioned we may have a small update, not the full content update, but a smaller one coming out sometime in the next few days just to fix a couple of outstanding issues. So keep your eyes open for that, and we will keep you posted there.
All right. Just looking here, Eric Weinrich's on the trade block. That's a younger defenseman, if you wanted.
Yeah, it doesn't really help us right now, though.
Old angry Lanny McDonald.
Old who's down in the minors at this point.
Why he's angry. All right. With that, then, thank you very much, and we will see you all again next week.